Glorious weather to wrap up this homestand as the Twins hope to make it a winning homestand and win this 3-game series with the Los Angeles Angels. Stella has had a good series. He's leading off. The batting order brought to you by Menards. Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, Andrelton Simmons, Brian Goodwin.
Very good numbers for Jake Odorizzi. He's been one of the hottest pitchers in baseball.
Walked him. Well, leadoff walk puts La Stella aboard, and that'll bring Trout to the plate.
I'm hoping it's going to be shorter than longer.
To left field, a liner, and that'll land in front of Rosario, and the Angels get started quickly with a walk and a hit. Liner to Scope, and looking to second and first, nowhere to flip for a possible double play. Nice job by both La Stella and Trout.
That's what the numbers tell you.
That might be another double play. And it is the first induced by Odorizzi on the season, and he escapes the first inning mess with no runs allowed. For the Minnesota Twins, Max Kepler leading off, then Jorge Polanco, Eddie Rosario, C.J. Cron, Williams Astudillo, Jonathan Scope, A-Ray.
Today's starting pitcher stats are brought to you by Home Furniture. Take a look at Trevor Cahill. Has struggled, has given up quite a few home runs.
Opening day starter. High fly to right. And Goodwin hardly has to move. One down. 1 and 2. Didn't mean to. And Polanco running just fine out of the box, and he's thrown out by a step too.
Better here during the day. Pitcher on the mound who's given up quite a few home runs.
Line, a bullet hit right to Walsh in his major league debut. He picked it off right in front of his shoes. Nothing. Everybody did what they were supposed to do last night. Here's a ball flipped to left, and Rosario going back. He won't get there. That wasn't flipped. That was punched all the way to the wall, and Goodwin has a double. Rosario cut across and then back. There, he got it. Just missed the outside edge 2 pitches ago. The Walsh. Slow breaking ball lifted to left field. Rosario coming in. And the Angels waste their leadoff double. Still no score here in Minneapolis. That's strike 3, but the ball goes all the way into the Angel dugout. And Cron will become the first Twins base runner.
Whenever you give a chance, make sure you say thank you to JJ.
Dribbled up the line. It's going to be a tough play. And it's flipped behind the back of the runner and the first baseman. Cahill tried to make the famous Mark Burley play from a few years ago. And that's all well and good, but he allowing the infield to open up. That's hit to left center field. And that'll split the gap. It'll score 2. Adrianza delivers a 2-run double. And the Twins jump out in front.
More right-handed pitchers than left in the big leagues.
Lifted to left. And that'll carry. Fletcher going back near the edge of the track. And there's out number 2. Adrianza will advance to third base. Whoa. This is going to be a tough play. Buxton flying down the line, and a good play turned in by Rengifo to retire Buxton and the Twins. And he takes care of the number 9 hitter quickly. Second strikeout for Odorizzi.
Really just a joy to watch.
Another 2-2. High fly to deep right field. Unbelievable. Tommy La Stella came into this season with 10 big league home runs. He's just hit his 11th this year. And the Angels are on the board. It's 2-1. Talked with La Stella yesterday. He said he's done absolutely nothing different in terms of adjusting his swing plane.
Every mile-an-hour velocity just gives you that less and less reaction time.
Trout strikes out at 95.
It's just so hard to take away one or the other because he's so good at both of them.
Back to the glove of Odorizzi. And Cron thought the ball went to the middle infield. He wasn't even looking at the mound. Cron had no idea that Odorizzi had the ball. He was looking for the throw from Scope or from Adrianza. and the flip went right over his shoulder. On the ground to Polanco. Prone to the bag. Yep. A humorous moment after all.
Last exam for school was June the 29th or whatever it was.
And that'll work out well. Polanco checked his swing in the first inning and grounded out. And here he just pushed one through the shift into left field, a 1-out single.
So those at bats, so maybe it's just selfish on my part.
Line picked off by the second baseman, and now the ball gets away from Walsh. Polanco himself might have been hit by the throw. Rengifo. And a roller to third. Estella to second. The inning ends, and we head to the fourth. The Twins up 2-1. School while you went to a baseball game. That's poked to center. That's another leadoff hit for the Angels. Their third leadoff man to reach successfully. Goodwin's aboard here in the fourth. Another 3-2 coming. Got him. Picked him off. Goodwin picked off first. See if the Angels look at it and challenge.
It looked like Castro was giving the sign for the fastball away. So
to left field, and Rosario glides in to put it away. Now that throw, the pickoff throw as a first baseman, where do you want that throw?
What's your, because the rule's pretty,
to center. Trout comes in a couple steps.
the rule's pretty loosely defined as an attempt to swing or whatever.
Sano is playing every day at third base. Ground ball, nice pickup by Walsh, and he feeds the pitcher. And Cahill has a 1-2
opportunities to be 11 games over 500 like they are to start the season.
On the line, and Rosario is there to make a fair ball catch, and out number 2. Where is he?
Missing the first part of the season. Upton being out.
Diving stop out of the glove of Astudillo. He'll have no chance to throw out Listella, who has yet another hit in this series. He's reached all 3 times today.
You try and attack him, so how do you go after Trout here?
Walks him. That'll send Listella to second. Otani will hit with 2 men aboard.
Those Angels ball club.
Tapper toward first. Crone flips to Odorizzi, who catches the flip from the first baseman in the inning end. A high fly left center field. Nice call, partner. A 2-run home run for Byron Buxton, his second of the year, and it's 4-1.
And it wasn't on the breaking ball. He ended up trying to sneak a fastball away on him, but he got extended on it. That batting average is 229 instead of 329.
Deep to the gap in left center field. Headed to the bullpen and hard off the wall. And Polanco will round second and fly to third base. Polanco's 5th triple of the year.
The outfield in the air.
Fair down the line. Another extra base hit. And the Twins have come out swinging here in the 5th. Polanco comes in from third. And the Twins have 3 extra base hits in the 5th against Cahill. Nice stop by Lucroy. Rosario will advance anyway.
That's a great read right there.
Inside. That's a heck of a walk taken by Crone. 2 walks in the inning. 3 extra base hits, and that'll be the end of the day for Trevor Cahill. Well, here's Luke Bard. Spent most of his professional career in the Twins organization. The Angels have selected him in the Rule 5 draft. Deep to the right field corner. Goodwin with a fair ball catch, and tagging from third and scoring is Rosario, and Astudillo gets a run batted in.
Good productive out right there.
To center, and Trout over a few steps. That takes care of it. Twins just about everything but get a single in the 5th inning, and they scored 4 runs.
Pitch deep, 6th, 7th inning every single game.
Slapped the other way, and another opposite field hit for an Angels hitter. Goodwin gets a 1-out single.
Maybe, so I should probably be around for that.
Okay. There's a drive to center. Buxton chasing it, going back, and he won't get there. That's gone. A home run by Lucroy, and the Angels jump back into the game at 6-3. Odorizzi had given up just 2 home runs all year long, and the Angels have their second against him here this afternoon.
This one hit to the big part of the ballpark. This ball was
another opposite field hit. Boy, hitting coaches across the country at whatever level, they're loving what they've seen. Ball to short. Base hit to the opposite field, and the Angels will get the tying run to the plate with Buxton's throw coming back to second base. 4 straight hits for the Angels. And the first big league hit for Jared Walsh.
He's going to want that souvenir ball.
Last time anybody scored on Trevor May was in the middle of April against Toronto. Big pop-up, short center field. And it is Scope making the catch for out number 2. As good as a strikeout, 2 away.
Right here, not give up another one of his runs.
That's to center. Buxton going back, tracking it, and ending the inning. So far, Trevor May has inherited 10 runners and left them all on base.
Well above average.
Slashed off the tip of the glove of La Stella, and Adrianza scampers around first and holds up there with a single. That's hit well, left field. Castro has gone opposite field for his 6th home run of the year and the 2nd Twins home run of the afternoon.
He drove that ball in the other gap about 10 rows back. His versatility has also been so valuable to these Twins. So
there goes Kepler, and he is out at second base. So Kepler trying to steal is thrown out for the second out.
Maybe as much on.
There's a strikeout. Losing his bat, and the inning ends, but the Twins add 2 more on a Castro home run. You know, we don't think Taylor Rogers is even available. Strike 3. He buzzed a 95-mile-per-hour fastball down and away. And Ohtani, a line drive single to left center field. And under the glove of Scope into left center field. Probably would not have gotten an out on that play anyway, because there was no one at second, 4 1/3 innings, and only 2 hits, 1 walk. To the backstop, and the carom all the way out near the mound.
Right decision there.
High fly right field. Kepler going back and on the track, making the catch, out number 2. Deep enough to score. Ohtani from third, and it's 8-4.
Just get you back in the zone.
Up the middle, but there is Scope. He'll run to the bag and end the inning. Just 1 for the Angels, but it could have been much worse.
Find ways to win ball games. Obviously, pitching helps.
That's to center. And that'll sink in front of Trout for a sharp single. Crone's aboard with 1 out in the 7th. The Price is in Boston. I mean, it really has been remarkable. Roller to third. Out at second, and a double play. And the Twins are done in the 7th. We go to the 8th. A run in his last 8 outings, covering 8 innings. And he's really been good out of the bullpen. Ground ball, and that'll split a seam between Adrianza and Scope, and there's another base hit in the 8th inning. And a fastball down and in again for strike 3. And a base hit up the middle on a 1-2 pitch. La Stella's 3rd hit. Perfectly placed again between 2 infielders. Big pop-up. Crone in foul ground, and Trout has gone on 1 pitch. 2 away. Second hit was the one to center field when Buxton threw out Ohtani. But Parker did not face him. Heck of an outing by Parker. He's got 3 outs to go, but he got a big one in striking out Ohtani, stranding 2 runners. And it has not gotten off to a particularly good start for Cody Allen.
No, he was a lockdown closer for quite a few years in Cleveland.
On the ground into center field, a base hit. Schoop gets his 2nd hit of the afternoon, a leadoff single here in the 8th.
It becomes difficult to put hitters away when you're in that mindset.
Fastball gets called, 3rd strike on Castro, 1 down.
You got a chance to hit him out.
A drive to center. Trout has it measured. Out number 2, and Schoop won't try to advance. 2 down.
Like with base hits and finding holes.
That's to left. It's slicing toward the corner, but Fletcher is there to end the inning. Let's threaten, leave a couple aboard, and we go to the 9th. It's Trevor Hildenberger in what has suddenly become a really key outing for him because he's been giving up a lot of runs.
High leverage reliever.
3 hopper. Adrianza over to Crone, 1 away. To right center. Kepler over, won't get there, and it'll go to the wall. A 4-hit game for Brian Goodwin. He checks in at 2nd with a double. That's a fair ball, hooked into the corner. Rounding 3rd, Goodwin will score. Lucroy to 2nd, and he's in with another double. 15th hit for the Angels, and it's 8-5. Down the line, base hit, waved around, and scoring is Lucroy, and it's 8-6. And now the tying run comes to the plate. Relief pitcher used, and he, like Blake Parker, a former Angel reliever.
And I think
base hit, center field. 4 straight hits, and the tying run is now aboard, and Luis Rengifo will hit. A strikeout for out number 2.
not the changeup, it was the slider down and in. Well executed.
Sharply hit into right field, a base hit. The runner will be held, and Trout will come up with the bases loaded. His 9th hit of the series. La Stella keeps the game alive. Hit him. A breaking ball will bring in the 7th run, and Ohtani will come up with the bases reloaded. Adrianza ends it. Another one-run ball game between the Angels and Twins. And Mike Morin picked up a nail-biting save.